Happy New Year and happy holidays, Scorpio. Welcome to your January 2018 general reading. I want to thank all you guys out there, all my new and old subscribers for tuning into my channel. It's been a great year, and I look forward to the year 2018 coming up. Looking very forward to helping you guys, to giving you guidance, and doing these general readings has been a real blessing for me. And I really appreciate all your support and all your comments. It's been a great journey that I've been on, and I'm glad you guys are taking the journey with me. And as always, if you'd like a personal reading, you can check my description box and get the information you need for a personal reading. All right, Scorpios, how are we going to be beginning the new year? For you Scorpios, what is the energy for Scorpios for January 2018? What are they going to be opening the new year with? What are Scorpios going to be opening the new year with? Interesting. I'm going to read these that fell out. Oh. Scorpio, you're definitely making a decision to move on about something. You got the Six of Swords. You got the Three of Swords. You got the Justice card. You got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. I think the Queen of Cups represents you guys. So it's definitely a decision that you Scorpios are making to move away from somebody or to move away some sort of heartbreak. And I feel like you've made this decision already. So you're moving away from some sort of heartbreak or some sort of heartbreaking decision. I feel like you intuitively knew. So you want to start the year off fresh. Or you're definitely moving away from something that's been hurting you or someone that's been hurting you. So yeah, you're definitely moving away from someone or something that's been hurting you. So you're starting the year off with that energy. So you're definitely moving away from something or someone that's been hurting you. And you're moving on to a whole different type of energy. And like I said, you got the Justice and the Upright, which is about good karma coming back around. So looks like this ending was necessary. So you definitely have a necessary ending coming up for you Scorpios to move on to start the new year fresh. Let's see what we got for January. You've got the Queen of Wands. All right, what's crossing you? Yeah, you've definitely got change. You got the Tower crossing you. So you've definitely got changes. You definitely changes from December to January. Looks like they're pretty big changes too. You have the Lovers at your feet. You got the Seven of Wands. What's crossing you? What you're oh yeah. Like I said, you got the Death card. There was an ending. You're moving on to whole different you're moving into definite transformative energies here. All right. Oh, ooh, look at this Ace of Cups. Wow, some of you might have ended a relationship for a new relationship. Some of you might have ended a relationship and now you're moving into a new relationship. Some of you Scorpios are starting the new year off, maybe with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Maybe there's a new relationship coming in for you. You've got the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Wands. You do got the Tower crossing you, so it might be unexpected. You might be and I feel yeah. So you're definitely moving away from something. You're moving away from something that's hurt you because there's something new coming in. Okay, let's see what else. You view yourself as a Judgment card, an awakening. You do have the Five of Cups in your environment, so you're definitely mourning the loss of something, but you also got something new coming in. Like I said, this is about the heartbreak. You're moving away from some sort of heartbreak that, you've got something new coming in. I feel like there's something new is right here. You see, you got the Two of Cups. You got two cups right behind you. Even though you're focusing on something spilt, I feel like you have something new in front of you. And it's time to start opening your eyes to those options there. You can't stay in heartbreak forever. You get over it and you move on. Because the sooner you move on, the sooner you mourn the loss of something, something new is coming in. Like I said, death is all about transformation. Yes, we mourn losses, but guess what? with losses also come new beginnings. So always realize that. Never stay in that energy of loss or pain because it doesn't make you. It doesn't push you forward because you kind of stay in that state. Hopes and fears is the King of Cups. I feel like that's your intuition. And about emotional stability. I feel like also for you Scorpios out there, I feel like that's what you want. You may have been an emotional roller coaster ride. It looks like you've been on an emotional roller coaster ride. Now you're looking for that emotional stability. So you might have been on a roller coaster ride. Now you're kind of wanting things to settle down and to stabilize. You find out, oh, look at that, the sun. Like I said, with endings comes new beginnings. So you Scorpios are definitely going through some transformative energy. You're moving from a heartbreaking. You're moving. You're moving. Looks like you've made a decision to move away from something that broke your heart or something that hurt you. You've made that decision. You may have made that decision in December because you do have the death card here and the passing energy. And like I said, it looks very positive for you. But I feel like this is a very good. This is going to bring you. I feel like with this Justice card, you know what, you're going to be dealt, even though you might see this as a loss, but you've got something good coming in. Like I said, balancing. Good and bad, they do balance each other out. And like I said, you've got the Judgment, so you have an awakening coming up. And some of you have new love coming in, so you may have ended a relationship. Now, all of a sudden in January, you have a new relationship coming in. And with the Tower crossing you, it might be unexpected. You may not expect that. All right? And you may not be sure yet about it because you are getting over some sort of heartbreak. All right, but you've definitely moved away from something that broke your heart, and now you're kind of you're getting over it now, and you're moving on. And like I said, with the Ace of Cups, you've got new love and new passion coming in for you Scorpios here. Even though you still may be mourning a loss, you're getting over it, and you guys will be gaining emotional stability coming in for you. And like I said, right after that, you've got the sun. So you've got a whole bunch of great energy coming in for you. But you've definitely walked away from something. And you're in a healing process now in December. And I feel like for January, you're starting off new. And like I said, some of you have unexpected love coming in for you guys there. And I feel very strongly about that too. I'm going to take some message cards out and see what Scorpios need for 2017. 2018, excuse me, the messages. Ooh, some of you might have new friendships coming in. Here you go. You got the friendship card for you, Scorpio. So you might have some new friendships coming in. Or new relationships coming in. So, like I said, so if you've had to end a few relationships, looks like there's something new manifesting for you guys. Bingo. Look at this music for manifestation. Dream big. This is about letting go of small thoughts, seeing yourself succeed. Set your sights high. Like I said, don't stay in, never stay in the mourning stage forever. It's time to move on, and you are moving on. Now that you're moving on, now you can set your sights higher because you have moved away from whatever this decision you had to make. I feel like this is a decision you had to make, but this decision was for the better. And I feel like it's freed you up so where you could set your sights higher. All right, because I feel like you've been trapped and confined, and now all of a sudden you're free from that. Like I said, I feel like you're starting a new year with a clean slate. You got some mother healing here. As you're feeling towards your mother, heal it's also about healing the female side of yourself, you know, because we all have male and female energy, whether we're male or female. So when I get mother healing in a reading, it's about healing those, I always feel like this is about nurturing and nurturing ourselves. And I feel like there's something nurturing coming in. It could be a new relationship that's coming in that's going to help you nurture yourself and kind of fix that energy of manifestation there. So you've definitely got something new that's going to help you to help you to manifest a new friendship or a new relationship coming in. It's going to help you heal. Also, I see, and like I said, if you're worried about emotional, may have been on an emotional roller coaster ride, but you know now I feel like with January you're starting new. You'll have emotional stability. So you went through the turmoil. I feel like you guys, Scorpios, have went through the turmoil. You're starting January off with a very clean slate. I feel like a lot of water signs are doing that also. I am using a new love deck reading here. These are heart-shaped cards, which I thought these are pretty cool. They're hard to shuffle, but let me see what love and relationships have for you Scorpios. All right, messages. What do oracle cards? What do we have for Scorpios coming up for the month? Actually, I'm just going to say the new year in general. Love and relationships for Scorpio in the new year in general. Let's see what the messages we have for Scorpio. These are so hard to shuffle. Let's see. It's interesting because, wow. Okay. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Okay, so this is going to be a year about compromise. It's going to be a year about, I feel like this is going to be a year about, when it comes to relationships, about compromise for you guys. Because we all have positive effects and we all have negative. We all have good and positive and stuff. And it's time to start to relationships. I feel like we're going to be compromising now. And we're going to be less critical. And we're going to be more accepting, is the word I'm getting. Okay. Oh, look at this. Wow, Scorpios. This goes with the Ace of Cups here. Twin flame romance, because you do have the Ace of Cups here, so you've definitely got new love for you. Alright, you also got this too. Beware of what you are projecting. Qualities you admire in another, qualities that you both possess. Equally. So basically, this is about you and your twin flame relationships are interesting because you each have the same qualities. Good qualities and bad qualities. You kind of mirror each other. So this is where it's important to understand that with relationships with you Scorpios, because you do have partners out there or you'll have new partners out there that are going to mirror you. And it's going to be important to understand that and be able to compromise that. I feel like that's very important this year for you Scorpios, about compromising, understanding that your partner and you have the same qualities, and it can drive you nuts because you have the good qualities and the bad qualities, and that can always drive you nuts. All right. Ooh. This is interesting. This fell on the Five of Cups. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and your memories have shared with those you love. Some of you might be mourning the loss of a love. Maybe some of you might be mourning the loss of maybe mourning the loss of someone who's passed, or you're thinking about someone who's passed. Also, I feel, yeah, that could be it too. Some of you might be thinking about someone who's passed recently, or I'm wondering, yeah, because that fell right on there. So you might be thinking about someone who's passed, or someone who's passed away. Maybe you're thinking about a relative who's passed away, or something that's maybe causing you unhappiness. And I feel like maybe someone has passed away, and now you're moving on. All right, so you're moving away from that energy. So you might be mourning the loss of somebody. And I don't mean death. It could be the end of a relationship. It could be you're actually mourning the loss of somebody. But you're definitely mourning the loss of something. But the thing is, you're moving away from that energy now. Because this is interesting, because this fell right on the Five of Cups here. So, yeah, so you're definitely mourning the loss of something, either the loss of a loved one or a loss of a relationship. And now you're kind of going into January with a whole new outlook. All right. And like I said, so if you're mourning the loss of something, know that something else is coming in. New romance, a twin flame relationship. Remember, compromise is going to be very important this year for you Scorpios. Like I said, because I feel like your partners and you are going to be mirroring the good and the positive. You're going to be mirroring each other. So when you're in a relationship this year, or if you're in a relationship, just understand that you might be mirroring each other. All right. So, you also got this. Emotions are a natural, necessary part of life, but you can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Yeah, so basically, this is about, like I said, this is all about compromise this year. All right, maybe, like I said, maybe you moved away from a bad relationship and there is some resentment left over. It's time to release those energies. You're moving on to new energies, Scorpios, new love, moving away from the heartbreak, uh, moving on to from something that was lost, whether it be a relationship or someone passed away. Now you're moving on to a whole different energy now. So it's a very interesting reading for you Scorpios out there. All right, it's very interesting reading for you Scorpios, but you're definitely moving on to a lot, to definitely some good things this year, especially starting at the beginning of January, because I feel like at the end of December, a lot of signs are going through changes right now. So they're trying to carry. So I feel like a lot of signs out there are going to be carrying some new energies into the into January is what I'm getting. All right, Scorpios, that was your general reading for the month of January. I want to wish you guys a happy new year and happy holidays. And like I said, I'm grateful for all you subscribers out there. I can't tell you how happy I am with you guys and your love and support of my channel. And like always, if you love reading to maybe look into next year, 2018, you can my information in the description box and look me up. And hey, we'll do a personal reading for you. All right, guys. Again, I want to wish you a happy holidays and happy New Year's, and I will see you actually next year.